Hello, witches. Stregabella. I am in the process of fallifying the porch and switching everything over to be more fall oriented. So I thought I'd show you what I have done so far. I took away all the strawberry themed kind of middle of the summer fruits and vegetables themed type of stuff, and also the colors that are more spring and summer oriented. And as you can see, some of the stuff that I had during the summer, like I had some fresh kind of wild stuff hanging, and now it's dried, so I didn't take that down because to me it looks very fallish anyway, and it kind of adds to the ambiance of being outdoors yet not quite outdoors. This is my very favorite time of the year to sit out here, because in the summer it's too hot and humid in the porch, because even though I have these windows that can open, I can't open them more than like a crack, because this is a rental house. So until the landlord is willing to fix some of the stuff, like we have the broken screens, and if the ferret were to sneak out, you guys know how squishy ferrets can be. They can get themselves pretty skinny, and I don't want to risk having him jump out the window, because he does like to stick his nose through there. He dumps my plants out. There's some dirt stuck in there because of it. But so now is really the best time to enjoy the screened-in porch. So I put a bunch of fall decorations. I think you saw some of them already. I took away the summer gardening stuff, the hat that I had it by the door so that when I went out to weed or do stuff in the heat, it was ready. I have my cauldron more accessible, because although I do use my cauldrons all year, in the fall and the winter, I tend to really, really use them a lot. And there's several reasons for that. Number one, when it's hot in the summer, people don't usually feel like having fires and cooking things that are going to generate heat and smoke and all that. But also, when you switch over to the dark half of the year, it's more representative of the womb, the darkness, the dark half, and all of that. And traditionally, that is the cauldron, the feminine. The womb represents where we go within to feel safe, secure, to do our studying, to go within and then emerge anew in the spring and the summer. And as you work with the wheel of the year and the seasons, you'll come to really be at one with that. It starts to become kind of part of your life. Like, I don't really always plan exactly when I'm going to do this stuff. It just kind of comes upon me, like, it's a feeling within. Like, the day that I made my first fall soup, it just, it's like that. You feel it in the air. You feel that energy shift. Because it doesn't always come with the calendar. We have our calendar, and, they predict what day the first frost is going to be, what day you should plan to pick your last of your vegetables, and so forth. But sometimes it happens sooner, sometimes it happens later, and if you're not familiar with it and you haven't worked with it a lot, it takes some getting used to. But as you practice over the years, you feel it. And I picked most of my tomatoes earlier than what the books and what the internet say, because the frost came a little bit early. It wasn't supposed to come till after this weekend, but it already did. So I have a couple more watermelons growing. I have to get some of this stuff out of here. And but now I have my darker stuff out, my things for burning and having fires. Rather than the plastic watering cans, I have the metal pitcher. And those are some of the changes that I made. I put my thing to, this comes out and switches, so you can put the date What else? Oh yeah, I put my these were made in India, and they're swans. And I actually found these, and I kind of inherited them, and they're made of copper. But I haven't dared leave them outside to turn green. I'm not sure if they're that type of copper. It looks like it should be, but I'm not sure because of what's inside. It looks a little funny. So I'm going to keep them in here and just leave them be. But I put these out. I like the color of them. We're going to be going to the fall fair in this area this weekend. That is something that I haven't missed it since I started going in 1995, and I have not missed a year yet. So let's see, I've been going for, I guess it'll be 20 years. Yeah, 1995. No, maybe 96. I don't know, something like 20 years, and I've never missed a year. And it's something that the kids really love. They save all year for it. And I have been doing some fall stuff on the inside as well. I brought all my plants that were out on the porch, brought them inside, brought these tables in, and put the plants. I'm going to put some decorations probably on the chair. The rest of the plants are all up there. My aloe and African violets I mostly keep indoors because, well, I had them out on the porch for some of the summer, but for the most part they seem to do better inside. I don't know if it's because they like being near me, it seems. Like when I'm around them and I put my energy around them, they seem to be better off. Plus, they're also a very protective plant. Those of you who work with them or have them, you can really tell a lot by how your aloe plants are doing. I always can tell when an attack of some sort, psychically or spell-wise, is abound because my aloe plants start to get a certain color and start to not do so well. Same thing with African violets. They're very protective, especially if you do something spell-wise. I have a lot of protection. We all do. Anybody who works with witchcraft and the occult should definitely learn to have protection, because when you're doing magic and you just have that energy that you're giving off, it's kind of like a beacon of light that other types of energy that want to feed off of it can see. It doesn't mean necessarily that you have to protect yourself from, evil forces and things like that. Although there are evil forces, of course. So we put up some Halloween Klingons to the windows, and I put up a wreath, and I put one outside on my door over here. Pretty. So that's what I have been doing the last few days. We put in the wood burning pellet stove. Let's see if I can turn this off. This is a new TV. There we go. So yeah, we put this wood burning stove in. We had to redo the chimney somewhat, and then this TV is going to get hung up there. So the stove will be like the main focal point of the room. The TV will be up top. And this thing is going to go, I think, if I'm not mistaken, under there or under here as part of the desk, I think. Hi, Ferret. Here's my little guy, my little buddy. I love him. And all this stuff, my husband's junk, is going to go into the basement. And I have been working on organizing my witchy cabinet. Those of you who have been with me for a long time watched me move. I have been organizing, and it's starting to fill up, and it's starting to be more organized. I have it. I know it might not make sense to you how I have things set up, but it does make sense to me, and the things that are on each shelf somehow make sense, and they're relative to each other. Each shelf kind of has a certain theme and representation for me. And then down here I have a lot of storage stuff. And there he is hiding again. He loves to be involved in everything. This is mostly books and some other stuff, storagey kind of things. I love that I have all the space. It's just really awesome. And up here I use one, these two shelves I sometimes use as an altar, like an altar type of setup that I have it's like I can take it out and move it or not, depending on what I'm doing. I love this chalice I got this summer, and I love that. And then this is mostly more witchy type of stuff. I haven't taken this stuff out. This cabinet I have locked because I don't want anybody playing with my stuff. But yeah, so it's more organized now. I'm still, everything is always a work in progress for me. Lots of books here, but these are not the books that I tend to use. These are just overflow. My main books are in my bedroom, and then I have the ones that I don't turn to on a regular basis are in here. And as I need them, I use them. I just grab them and bring them up. Over here I have my deceased doggies. That was Ozzy on the left and Albie on the right. And yeah, so that's about it for now. I just thought I would show you. I hope you guys are having an awesome fall. And let's see, we have the new moon coming up soon. That's, it's funny. I used to, when I was younger, really look forward to the full moon the most, but lately I really love working with the dark. I don't know if it's just how I've been feeling, progressing, and I've been making a lot of soups and stews because I have all the vegetables from the farm. I have a lot left down here. And some of them are going to go bad faster than others, so I'm using them. I have a lot of squash and stuff down there. I have eggs drying, so I always have stuff going on. And I'm getting ready to leave here in about, half an hour. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and blessed be. Bye.